things to do. Larger mimic. Yeah, it's fine. If none of them are getting in my way. Sir. If you don't mind. Okay, mimes just decided to get much more dangerous than they had been previously. Wild. What are these suddenly much more powerful ghosts? In my way, standing between me and recycling. There's cleanup to do. Well, guess we gotta clean before we can clean. Larger ghost. Oh, what was that noise? Also, why were there two of you? It's fine.
Suit integrity damaged.
It's fine. Oh, they put stank on the floor now. Terrible. Someone must answer for this. Guess I need to print some equipment. I don't have suit repair modules as a recipe yet. So that's unfortunate. Yes, like bio, metal, reactive chemicals, exotic bits, meat, genes, ghost DNA.
neuromod takes a snapshot of your brain and models what it would look like if you learned something new. Then it makes those changes. Billions of connections. Remapped in a matter of minutes. All made possible by our friends from outer space.
Brought to you by friends from space. Alright, let me try to get this down to the pile. It's on its way. Yeah, so while there are technically a couple of rooms that still need to be snapped open here, I'm ready to mostly declare victory over the lobby. This session is to take maybe not all 4 of these recycler charges, at least 2, and get maximum value from them by way of the pile. The mound. Since I've already scoured all the stuff out of most of the rooms. Come here, gun. You have a destiny. For now, it's to watch my back. But eventually, you go in the pile with the others. Don't mind me, I'm just a sofa. Rude, though. Alright, gun, how unjam you? And how did you jam? Oh, I just burned through all of it. You're made of paper. Gun. That's what happened. These are just unpleasant. Yeah, a handful of areas. HR, security room in the basement. Lobby is almost entirely unlocked right now.
Good afternoon, Talos. Don't forget that TranStar safety standards call for a weekly inspection of your uniform. Report to the hardware labs for a diagnostic.
Yeah, so I'd managed to clear trash. Well, I suppose I've never been in this hallway that leads to the shuttle bay yet either. That's on the list.
Error log submitted.
Gun, you wake up. Be a help.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Yeah, so everything that I had tossed from the upper decks down into the pit here was retrieved. Just need to sweep up all of these sofa to join the pit. Go into the mass. What's this orb? Why is it untouchable? Ominous. Just some weird bits of exceptional debris that aren't tangible. They refuse to be processed. Yeah, there we go. Strong candidate. Forming up right there. They'll want to get in there and compact it a bit. I won't open any new areas during a recycling session. All progress goes on the progress pile. This is maintenance. Asterisk this tape deck. I'm gonna remove this barricade. I'm not going into that room yet. I don't have the recipe for recycling charges as of this point. My highest priority is to find the recipe for recycling charges once progress resumes. I'll be aiming to get into living quarters as soon as possible. They were good enough to very immediately tell you where you want to go to get what you want. The one and only correct thing to want. Might be more garbage up there. Yes, I have the key to Psychotronics. I can go there as well. Orientation room I cleaned out. Of light goods. Although not quite. Missed a couple. Look, we know what's at stake here. Not a single contaminated atom may be allowed to leave. That means very careful waste processing. Stuck sofa. Come on. There we go. Better. Not always space to turn around. Doesn't want to launch this. Come on, table. Just clean up things. Day in the life. Not a great working angle here. Beautiful.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Handle with care. Again, not entering HR yet. That's for progress time. Maintenance key card, also good to see. There's going to be plenty of stuff to pillage out of the lobby. Sales division was also new. Snap open that map. So I haven't been back there yet. Yeah, HR, and with it, IT and staff? Did I go to the staff lounge? There's a lot of this lobby that I guess I didn't peruse. Yeah, I haven't been to the security room, haven't been towards the shuttle bay. Went to the museum. Yeah, that's that whole department behind the barrier there. That's psychotronics. It's cleared out this bathroom. Psychotronics also has a basement. Yeah, so done neuromods. Staying out of human resources for now. Yeah, I guess I just haven't touched 2 of those regions yet. Yeah, I've cleared my office, the 2 executive offices, the telecom center, and the corridor leading to hardware lab. Platforms are firmly affixed. Those aren't going anywhere. I can strongly see the creation of 2 trash piles around the main column. That'd be living the dream. cleaning spirit. Some of these lighter objects might be like coasting all the way over to the other side. The launch is quite strong at this point. Yeah, that went way over. Gonna need to keep some angles in mind. Make sure that things get into the effect zone. Yeah, here's those towels. Nothing overshot into the pit. Something's never left the pit. Ah, yes, you're a Type 3 object. Retrieving you might be an ordeal. Let's see. Can I just hawk a tape drive all the way up there? Perfect. Worried I'd have to build stairs or something. Football. Looking good. Staying productive. So let's see, be confident that there's no level 3 objects in here to clear out. Some level 0 objects.
Deploying.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Doctor, what are you doing out in the hall?
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
How did you escape from medical? Yeah, here's the project. Getting all the garbage out of the trauma center. which is also still not quite open. There's the secure locker.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
Well, you heard the robot.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
It's time to clear debris. Doctor, please don't get in the way of it. Keep the site safe and secure. Dr. Robot.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
Relax, I'm working on it.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Coat rack. Well, I suppose it could also be for IV whatnot, but no, it's in this cleanup room, this rinse station. That's a coat rack. You might hang some scrubs on that,
Hello.
or your regular clothing, while becoming unscrubbed. Mr. Young. Doing all right. He's keeping busy. Yeah, there we go. There's the drip rack.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. System alert. Repair is needed.
That orb is tangible, but another similar orb wasn't. Weird. Sort of damaged orb.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Bio waste. I mostly overlooked this room. There's some stuff in here. Oh, hell yeah, though. Just like glassware for... But what do you suppose they're doing with this? I think this is supposed to be another means of, like, just intravenous fluid storage. Like, that's the drippy thing you would use to regulate rate of flow. Then there's no second tube dangling out of here waiting to be attached to a person, so maybe not. What is this?
I can help you.
It would very much fit the aesthetic to have something that in the modern world you're used to being made with single-use plastic disposable bits to be used once and then incinerated for, you know, sanitation reasons. Instead being glass and brass and steel, a permanent installation that somebody takes and washes and then puts back. It's gonna last for, you know, 5 million patients. They know where they're going. They know where they end up. Yeah, let's see, you stay there. Not moving any bodies. People chose their resting places, to some extent.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Only authorized to move furniture, to clear debris. Human remains are neither of these. That's a whole other form.
Engineer.
With the medkit blueprint, just in case. It's good redundancy. I don't have seller's password. Mystery sounds. Sensations of the brain. And other organs.
I didn't see you there. Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I will leave this here. That is not debris. That is a tool.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I think I did a pretty good job of clearing the machinery closet there the first time. The tech room. Can always check though. Yeah, like the soldering iron came out of there. Whatever that is.
System alert. Contact a qualified engineer.
Please contact. Ghost cards.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
You know, the playing cards that are exposed here wouldn't surprise me if these were somebody's combination. Note, a king, a 4. Although that's 5 digits, and everything has been 4 digits, so maybe not.
System alert. Repairs needed.
6, 7, 5. Or no, that's an 8. Although if you exclude the king for not being a number, that would still hold up. We'll see. That feels like something you would embed in one of these as like a pretty clever,
System
we will
alert.
reward you for paying
Repairs
attention to
needed.
detail.
See you again, Dr. Yu.
And yeah, Hendrick's office. Which is key-carded, not combinationed. Otherwise, we'd be able to get in.
Good afternoon, Talos. Security reminder. Sticky notes, even well-hidden ones, are not a secure means of storing your workstation password.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Boxes. Alright, so that seems clear. Everything in here is now up here. Crammed into the hall, waiting to evacuate. I think now, from these positions, I should start doing from this side. Get the door open and start piling stuff out into the hall. Or right out onto the balcony. And to victory. Into the hall first is a reasonable staging area. Larger things will be easier to just kind of carry through the door and then launch. Yeah. Okay, blinds are unbreakable. Sort of figured as much. Come on, table. You know where you belong. Stay hydrated. Yes, they've been doing the brain experiments on Morgan for like a month and a bit. You know, by science horror standards, it's a pretty good span of time to go without an incident. You nearly thought you'd gotten away. Yeah, this door creates a bit of a jam. Yeah, at this point in the story, there's no statement about why the incident occurred. Simply, it did. They were doing their Groundhog Day neuromodding experiments. Performed some number of loops without incident, and then, some ghosts broke free. By genre convention, you can suppose that, you know, maybe someone did that deliberately. Hello, Doctor. Especially since they've put forth that the neuromods are based on ghost meat. It's part of how they work. Whether directly or indirectly. Finding ghosts is what convinced them to do brain science. The moon is haunted. Microwave. And as far as the information currently on the table, I could believe that a mimic just managed to escape at some point. The longer a project goes, the odds of an incident converge on one. Someone will make some mistake, and when the mistake is losing track of tiny mimes.
Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation Award
Sellers,
this quarter.
Spheres, Cole, Wade, Bay, and Goldcrest were all in here at the time. Whatever time that was. But yeah, when the problem is ghosts, yeah. Any ghost-related incident is going to go loud. And then, of course, the usual rest of the narrative. You know, incidents can be mitigated if you plan for them. If you go into designing whatever you're up to, assuming it will go wrong and asking what you do then. And investing all relevant effort and material into that contingency. But you know, more common to human failings is the opposite approach. Where you suppose everything will be fine, don't worry about it. Preparing for a bad thing that hasn't happened yet is clearly wasted effort, because it just won't happen, ever. It's fine. It's fine. Right up until it isn't fine. Prevention is preferable to cure. Or preemptive preparation of cure is important. Cure that you've already sorted out and aren't trying to hastily staple together while you're on the floor cut in half. There's value in that. What if you try to cure plagues before they are plagues? Imagine. Not what I was thinking of while entering the line of discussion, but yeah, I have also started watching Well, There's Your Problem, as it is now called. Podcast about engineering disasters and how they came about. Thus far consisting of episode about bridge collapse, an episode about mall collapse. Many engineering disasters follow that pattern. Of an engineer knows something will go wrong. He's ignored. Then things go wrong. You sure put a lot of material into this structure to make it like 5 times stronger than it would need to be to do its day-to-day job. What if instead we just made it like half as strong? A third as strong? Not strong at all because we gutted the entire structure to convert an apartment building into a mall, then added an extra floor to it. And put 20 tons of air conditioners on top of it. It's fine. And then these build mistakes get compounded by, down the road, taking every opportunity to ignore all the warning signs that things are in the process of going wrong. Because stopping to address the problem you created, why, that would be a disruption. Don't want that. Then the building falls down. The front falls off. A wave will always hit the boat. Assume the boat is constantly bombarded with waves. Build it to be fine. Employ the rigorous engineering standards, and maybe you will live. You know, unless Mothman becomes angered by your hubris and decides to tear down your bridge.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I did have Cole's office open before. Did I? I guess I did. It was open, but I didn't go into it. Understandable. Like, yeah, the first encounter with the med bay here is mostly dominated by the operating room, and then attention got drawn to like the back of it and the front of it, but not these in between offices. Yeah, I just missed this room. Seems like there's just some items in here. Items and another crew. Just get that chair off you.
Hello, good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
You don't want to lob things out of this door because this flame tube is here. Just bring them around the corner and send them down the hall. Box of tissues. Ghost cigarettes. Moon's haunted.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
So that terminal's just loading. It's a nice looking clock. Many handsome mugs on this station as well. I'll look through this terminal. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, I've read these. Yeah, forced empathy. Is it? That's a really interesting way to describe mind control. Yeah, the session logs, I downloaded those. And what utility program is here? Right, the behavior test. Yeah, I've been in this room. I just didn't loot it at all.
Good afternoon, Talos. Lunch is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's menu.
Why the station has gravity when it's not a spin-a-majig is they have magic gravity manipulation.
Hello, nice to see you.
They've got some sci-fi tech. It and the recyclers and a couple of other things are explained by some manner of, you know, field that was figured out. Somebody did math, and now we can decide which way is down. It's ghosts.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Some of these whiteboards have information on them. And right, these are complicated to move through doors. There we go. Nice.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Alright, so let's get you out first of this new wave of garbage. Just make sure not to send anything so high up that it lands on the decoration there. Alright, whiteboard. Up. We'll figure you out, whiteboard. I could just rotate the object while it's in hand. Like what, am I gonna have to prop it up on something? Maybe a couple of somethings? Or just keep tossing it until it bounces enough. Oh, I can use the wall though. Yeah, if I just do this. Or the desk. Closer. It's got a weird center of mass. Seems like it shouldn't be that way.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
That's nice and tall. Get the whiteboard on top of that gurney. Closer. Alright, what if I just kind of protest? Just hoist it into the door over and over again. No, that seems like it's not gonna budge. Whatever correcting behavior it has built into it is not going to permit me to do that. Got there. Almost. Alright, if I had grabbed it on the way back down. Or make sure that it lands, you know, upright. You'd think it would be balanced toward the legs. Why is this whiteboard so top-heavy?
Hello, nice to see you. Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
fearsome. As always, the greatest monster of all is gremlins.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Okay, that's all out of the hall. And none of this jostled the whiteboard upright. Powerful adversary, the whiteboard. It cooperated once to create a sense of false security. Devious strategist. Glue, maybe. What if I apply glue?
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Almost. I think it's just going to come down to rattling the bones until almost. Cool move, bench. Also, the glue can't withstand the object in motion. Glue loses a fight with physics objects. Tragic. Applying glue directly to the object won't work. Objects don't take glue. Glue can cement objects to a surface. But glue doesn't just independently attach to physics objects.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable. Hello, are you here for an appointment?
But recycle in here, the whiteboard wins. It just refuses to stand up. If it weren't a leverage check, I might be able to grab it while it's midair. But the fact that you need to hold down the button for that bit, I think just makes it take too long. Is there a control I'm missing to, like, forcibly right a handheld object?
Beep.
Nope. Success? Come on, board, 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 Borden, board. Board. That's almost it. The save of its position is unstable. Chaos reigns. Why? Definitely starts by grabbing it from here a couple of times. And then everything goes wrong. Bored. Bored. You have wheels, bored. How dare you behave this way? Nah, this is an angle that won't work. Yeah. Progress. Yes. Yes, this is strong. Lamp. Why have you done this? Alright, completely clear the path of debris. No roll of toilet paper is going to prevent this. Everything about how carried objects behaves. They chose the strangest compromises to take between having this object still collide with stuff and making it kind of intangible. Can I grab it endwise? There's this weird semi-permeability and nothing that really... The things that make it decide it's no longer being held are ephemeral. Stay hydrated. Are you sure? Instead of staying where it is, it spontaneously launches back with outlandish counterforce. It wasn't thrown, it just slid. It gave up. So, what, Morgan is holding it too high up? Morgan isn't willing to drag the top of the whiteboard on the ground? It's like, okay, so height-wise. This is how tall the whiteboard is. There's how high the door is. This fits. If I were just allowed to stand it on its legs and roll it out of here, it would fit. Board. You're more out than in now. There's only one way this ends, Board. You go in the pile. You go past the pile. We'll get to you, Board. Triumph. Gurneys ain't shit. This requires, like, regular furniture amounts of noodling. Whiteboard is strongest furniture. A victory for the community. For the company. Triumph of engineering.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Being sure it made it over. It is a very handsome clock. All right, laundry bin. Out you go. Nice. Reach on that. the question of how exactly a neuromod makes you capable of tossing around 20,000 tons of crude furniture. Well, it says right there. Leverage. You have knowledge of levers. With a lever long enough and a place to put it, you will throw the moon in the garbage. Where it belongs. Alright, medical, such as I left it.
Good to see you again,
He's
Dr.
clear?
Yu. System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified
Healthbot. Healthbot, get down here. Where are you? What are you doing, Healthbot? Healthbot.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical team can handle. Try to relax. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
I should probably attempt more tactical climbing of stuff.
Whoops.
All of these maps have above sections that you can sneak into. Even the most simple of indoor areas has verticality. Yes. Few more sofa. Majestic. No, 23rd of February, 2035. Okay, it's been several years that they've been doing the neuromod experiments. Never mind. Overlooked the year. That's even more impressive. 3 years without an incident. That's some dedication to quality service. Yes, I'd been into and looted sales division. Let's give it the look over. Be sure that it's clear of tangible debris. One binder.
Standards call for a weekly inspection of your uniform. Report to the hardware labs for diagnosis.
Okay. 2 furnitures to move out of here. Keeps slamming itself into the ceiling every time I hoist it. So why is it getting hoisted, though? Why does it have to lift up by exactly that much? Tape drive. Okay, that'll do. There, now you're trying to lay down a bit. So I can twist, maybe? How'd you get this drive in here? Well, probably they put it in and then put the desk in after. They built the office around this tape drive. Success.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Alright, now we can start compacting. Turret has done its best. Took a couple of bops.
Scanning target. No typhon material detected.
Everything that's up here goes in there. Now, a lot of lighter stuff, if it goes in at the wrong angle, might deflect off the top of the pile and head off, you know, into space. It's a risk you just have to take sometimes. Sofa noises. There is activity in the pile. Alright, cart, why are you stuck? What is wrong with this cart? There's no intervening object that could be holding it down. Right? Ah, here we go. A tray that had clipped into the floor a bit. You good now? Yes. The pile is calm. The pile is no longer upset. The pile remains feisty. Alright, this is probably about as dense as the trash pile can reasonably get. Yeah, like that book definitely went to space. That one stayed put. Whiteboard is here. Whiteboard will face its destiny. Alright, so now we want to kind of like sweep in the edges of this. Make each individual heap as tall as reasonable. Though a lot of the smaller debris does kind of get stirred up and could reach escape velocity.
Good afternoon, Talos. Join us in congratulating Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
Try to achieve maximum yield per recycler. I suppose I haven't walked into this part of the pit normally yet, so there are just regular items under the debris. Entire medkit. It's a banana pudding. Well, that won't do. Yeah, for some small objects, I could just place them on the fringes of the pile. Oh, another trauma center keycard. Nice. That escape. Looks like no. There's a main elevator. Neat. Yeah, so right in here was one of my candidate sites. So that new corner pile that we've created, and this one here. Those are the two primary recycling nodules that we're gonna experiment with. See, now the mimics will understand, because I have the largest pile of objects. That makes me the boss. This is how we communicate. And split this garbage between over there and over there. Oh, some of it's just a little bit on fire. The small fire, smoldering at the middle of the trash heap. Alright, the pile is starting to bite back. It's a good sign. The pile is strong. Broken turret here. Well, non-broken. This is alive.
Adjustment required. Ready to scan.
Whatever else whiteboard has to be in one of these piles. This is definitely more than 4 charges worth of garbage. Oh yeah, and you get into here via the security stairs in the back. Hell yes. This thing. This subplot. There's some folks on the crew who are up to table games. Captain Stabfellow here. We have fun in space.
Good afternoon, Talos. Lunch is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's menu.
I don't think the piles are going to respond to much more persuading.
Scanning target. Alien material detected.
It is time. Somewhere in all of that I found another recycler charge, so we're up to 5. Where is Whiteboard? Whiteboard, you get on top of the stack. This is your home, Whiteboard. Pile 1. How? Alright, let's see. What fell out of this first one? 0.4 synth, 0.28 synth, 1.2 organic, 0.65 mineral. Very little. These grenades aren't as big as I would hope. No one could have believed that garbage of this magnitude would be assembled. These don't appear to have upgrades. They might just be a number of objects they're allowed to eat per explosion. Is there a neuromod to recycle harder? Maybe a chip? Cycling yield increased by materials expert, but that's not more stuff, that's more things per. Tragic limitations of the trash grenade. It's all the more important then that we find the recipe. We're gonna need a lot of bombs. There, Whiteboard is slain. Somewhere in here. Synth. Mineral. Organic. Alright, that one managed to go. So there's a lot of variance in how efficiently they'll be able to fit the shape of a pile. Now I have a better sense of safe distance. Alright, so there's a vast treasury of garbage waiting to be harnessed in the foyer here. The lobby. The live for ages. Oh, hello, Bianca Goodwin. Built this trash pile on top of you. Well, soon. Hopefully I haven't destroyed any bodies yet. I think the pit was mostly clear of bodies. If not, it will be in the future. And I can always shift the trash away from these stairs to any other good convenience. So probably these corners here are good places to accumulate material. Peterson's.
No alien material detected.
Dr. Robot.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Replace my blood. It has been slightly recycled.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Still, this will only take a moment. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
Now that I've
so I
slain
can
your
do better
whiteboard.
next time.
Nothing was actually bidden off of us by the recycler. It's all or nothing. Damage was taken, that's all.
You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Beep. Alright then. Next time. Progress. Next time.